They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. And there's a minute 45 left here in the second half. The fadeaway. And the shot no good, a bit short.
And you see a lot of players who are very talented play with a me-first approach. That is not the case with Freak. He doesn't try and attract any unnecessary attention and just focuses on playing his game.
Yeah, I like that about him, Greg. I mean, in a day and age where most guys are self-centered and it's all about me, it's refreshing for a player like Freak who doesn't invite that kind of noise. I mean, that's as impressive as his skill set.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Cardinals.
Clark, the biggest factor tonight had to be their great shooting. They shot much better than the other team.
You know, I thought both teams worked hard at both ends, but sky-high field goal percentage and pressure defense to force the other team into a lot of misses. Excellent effort tonight.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Bradley. Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
And yes, sir, that one drops.
And they're not finished just yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, not taking any chances, Greg. This is how you close a game out. Textbook.
– 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here is Gaines. Screen by Jones. Here's Ilgauskas. And nothing is falling for him right now. Bradley drives in, goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Oh, they are putting the hammer down. A huge lead right now.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter if we're talking about their offense or their defense. I mean, it's all been good.
So we see the Cardinals get the win here.
It's time to get away. It's time to get away from you. It's time to get away. It's time to get away from you. You brought a lot of money, but me, I'm catching tidy tummy. You make me sleep. I try and try, and I start to be sensible. You know what I mean? And so it's time to get away. It's time to get away from you. And next time we'll talk it over.
Check it out. Never knew a friend till I met a foe. Till I met a never knew.
Thanks for joining us, and hello, college basketball fans. We've got a great night ahead and a couple outstanding teams going at it. We're going to have the pleasure to watch. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. It's the Georgetown Hoyas and Louisville.
And the thing you love about collegiate sports, the passion, the energy, I mean, the competitiveness and that hunger and drive to succeed and show what you have, it's really always a marvel to watch.
No doubt about it, Greg. And seeing these players out here tonight, I remember how the love for the game of basketball in those formative years when I was playing college was so invaluable. I mean, the experience you gain with excellent coaching and mentorship at this level, really a huge part of where you go with your talent.
Taking a look at the Hoyas. Warren is out there with Price. Then there's Hudson. Then it's Trice, and it's Randolph in at the 2 spot. And White kicks to Bradley. His shot. That is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Well, there have been a lot of great players out of Georgetown over the years, most of them big men, but don't forget about Allen Iverson. He might just be the most popular former Hoya of all time.
Now here's Trice. There's the pick. Back to Price. The dish to Warren. Randolph against Sanders. Pocket 6. That is good.
You know, I think anytime the shot comes from that range, the offense has done its job and done it well.
Here's Rozier. Harrell with it. He dishes it to Sanders. Rozier the pass to White. Misses the 3. Louisville on D. Trice kicks to Warren. Hudson against Sanders. That's tipped. White drives in. Now the pass to Rozier. Hudson against Bradley. Drops in the layup for 2. Bradley's got 6.
And Freak has really come out blazing here in the first half, absolutely imposing his will on the opponent.
And, Greg, that's what great college players do. I mean, they control the game and really make the opposing defenses adjust to them.
Now here's Trice. No good from Price. Pass to White. Shakes off the strong D and gets the bucket for 2. White's got his first 2 points. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence. They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside. Early.
And watch, Clark, how the game plays out, because this is going to open things up on the perimeter.
And here's Price. Now Bradley. 13 feet away. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Bradley's got 8 points.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
Taking a look at the Hoyas, we've got Hodges, and it's Harkless in at the point.
Well, guys, for Louisville in the last decade or so, it's been a bit of a renaissance in basketball. Title in 2013 gives them 3 total now. One of the premier programs.
And the Hoyas making a change here. 59 seconds left in the first half. Now here's Trice. There's the screen. Kicks to Joseph. And it's sent back by Bradley. Price dishes to Bradley. Tries from 7. The shot misses. So Georgetown will take it the other way. Well, Greg, Louisville with 3 college national championships. The first 2 coming in the 80s. Their coach then, Denny Crum.
Yeah, they won 2 back in 80 and then also 86. The program hasn't had a lot of coaching changes. Almost everyone who leads the program stays on for a long time.
And the basket good.
Yeah, it's just a smart shot, taking advantage of the mismatch.
Well, with a stroke like that and the height advantage as well, the mid-range J is almost a gimme.
Bradley with some nice D.
Terrific job.
That'll do it for the first half. Louisville out in front. They lead by 9. And we'll be back shortly for the... And we welcome you back to college basketball here on 2K Sports as we get ready to get going for the second half of play.
And guys, I think we may see some strategies being adjusted here as we get into the second half. Still plenty of time to cut into this lead.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, Freak has done a good job of getting his team in this position, and they got themselves a bit of breathing room in the first half, and all they have to do the rest of the way is manage the lead.
Bradley in at center. Rozier's out there with Sanders. Then there's Harrell, and it's White in at the small forward position. And for Georgetown, Hudson is out there with Warren. And it's Trice. Then there's Price. And it's Randolph in at the 2. And for Louisville, Bradley. He's in at center. White is out there with Harrell. Then there's Sanders. And it's Rozier in at the 1 spot. Well, Georgetown has been such a pillar of East Coast basketball for so long. Really one of the universities on the East Coast.
Yeah, you know, that's exactly right. A really rich tradition in men's basketball for the Hoyas. They've been a competitive presence on the college basketball landscape going back to the 70s.
Here's Hudson from outside off the mark.
They have yet to hit a shot. A real slow start here in the second half.
Rozier the pass to Bradley. And again, it's Louisville converting.
And the big lead becomes bigger. They are playing with purpose here tonight, guys.
And they're doing it at both ends of the floor. I mean, that's what you like to see. They've been controlling the action from both ends of the court.
And he gets it to go. Warren's got his first basket of the night.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
And it's a completely new group here for the Hoyas. Louisville leading by 15. Taking a look at the Hoyas. Warren is out there with Hudson. Then there's Price. And it's Randolph in at the shooting guard.
You know, with all the shots they've knocked down here in the second half, their field goal percentage has crossed the 50% mark.
Yeah, and any team will take that excellent in terms of their efficiency.
Here's Hudson on the mark with the 15-footer.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
Tipped away. And it drops once again. The bucket from Bradley. And Louisville leads by 17.
8 of the last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint.
And really, there is no resistance defensively right now. It is just far too easy.
Now here's Harkless. Defense right on him. Hudson. And he banks in the layup.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Bradley up top. And now the Hoyas on the break. Price is running. The feed to Harkless. Dishes to Randolph. Price outside. They grab their own miss. And it's blocked. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Grant. There's 14 seconds left in the second half. In the corner, Felix with it to the wing right side.